So how do you find getting to Fylde?
Well, when I first started playing for Fylde, I found that getting the training on a Tuesday and Thursday night was quite poor, which is quite understandable, as you can't expect people that are driving to come through Preston if they're not coming through to pick us up. But it was very frustrating because you have to train to move up to play in the different teams, so you couldn't do that because you weren't going to training. But it's got a lot better this year, as we've arranged lifts with the sports therapists that work at Fylde. That was really pushed by the second team coach to organise, because the sports therapists live in Preston and they can give us a lift.
How do you think the club's progressing due to uni influx?
I feel like the uni students have a good influence in the club, as before and sometimes while the uni students are playing they do struggle for numbers, so without the university students playing they would struggle even more for numbers, so they'd have less teams going out, whereas Fylde at the minute have 4 teams and university students play in every single team. Some of the coaches see uni players as great talents. Some university players have been offered contracts to play for Fylde, which shows they're providing a positive aspect in the club. And I also find that there's a good mix of uni players and homegrown talent, which is good for the social side.
What do you think the general feeling around the club is at the time?
Absolutely love the club. Everyone in the club is really friendly. It's a really good atmosphere, and even with having an influx of students, when it comes to the social side or having events at Fylde, they do make the effort to invite the students and get them to come along. But in general, other feelings around the club is very good, because firsts are doing extremely well in National 1 and the seconds are also doing quite well.
And how long have you played for them?
Only started playing for Fylde last season, and I've played all of the seasons so far, but I already feel like a good part of the club.
And why do you play for
them? Last season I was asked to play for them through university, and when I played for them, as I said earlier, I loved the club. Feel like other clubs in Preston are too cliquey really, they have too many groups. Like the likes of Preston Grasshoppers have a negative effect on uni rugby, because they don't allow the first team players to play for the uni on a Wednesday. But I feel like Fylde has more to offer me as a club and to give me a better future for my career.
Thank you, Mr. Tweed. I didn't record it. No, I'm joking.